Good morning, everyone. Today we're here to check out a brand new kill count from Dead Meat, this time for Choo Charles. It's time to see how many people were eaten and killed by this spider train, and by the player.
My name is Abe. I was Employee of the Year. Now I'm Dead Meat.
Pull a gun on me again and you're dead meat.
Dead meat! You might actually beat me. You really think so? Hell no! You're dead meat.
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror video games, and show
Crazy Pickle Lady shot. Lovely.
you how they were made. I'm Zoran, the future Mr. Crazy Pickle Lady Gavoyich, and today...
Wait, pending approval from my current wife, Megan.
we're taking a look at Choo Charles, released in 2022. Choo Charles joins
Not a
a
bad
long
game.
list of games that put a horror twist on something originally meant for kids. In this case, it's Thomas the Tank Engine, who originated in the UK with the 1945 Railway book series, before being adapted to the 80s television show, narrated by the fourth Beatle himself, Ringo Starr.
He's a cheeky little engine with 6 small wheels, a
Wait,
short
really?
stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler,
Is that
and
true?
a short stumpy dome.
Okay, Ringo, let's not be a short, stumpy dick. Wait, Choo Charles is a
Yeah.
first-person, open-world horror game
said
that
it.
puts players in the shoes of a character known only as the Archivist. They're called to the island mining town of Aranirum in order to stop the man-eating Choo Charles and his train of terror. The Archivist's time on the island mainly consists of riding the rails from fetch quest to fetch quest, all made
It is
possible
pretty
by
fun.
a town full of mostly forgettable NPCs, with a few notable exceptions.
Pickle Lady.
Created by 2-Star Games, the game studio run by a solo 20-year-old named Gavin Eisenbeis. Yes, one person made
Wow.
this game and they weren't even old enough to legally drink. In fact, Eisenbeis
Yeah,
had a
that's
few
kinda
games
cool.
under his belt before Charles. Starting at age 14, he made Sumo Skydiver. And then
Damn.
at 16, his first serious game was My Beautiful Paper Smile.
It did okay, but it wasn't quite where I wanted things to be.
With his parents pressuring him to go to college, Eisenbeis was determined to show them that he could make it as a game developer
Determination.
instead. So he pitched a game to the internet to see if there was any interest. Inspired by the Spider Thomas animations by Tom Coben,
Ooh, that's
who was
pretty good.
credited as character inspiration, Eisenbeis wanted to make a game where people were hunted by a killer train, something the internet was already obsessed with, having modded Thomas the Tank Engine into games like Resident Evil and Skyrim.
Why? Yeah, what was with us and being so obsessed with this frickin' train?
He released the concept trailer for Choo Charles in October 2021, racking up millions of views and over 85,000 wish lists on Steam. With the hype train officially
dang,
pulling
that's
out of the
awesome.
station, all Gavin had to do was actually make the game.
Only problem, just one little thing, I had no fucking clue how to make an open world game.
Completely self-taught through online tutorials, Eisenbeis fought an uphill battle against his own lack of experience
Oh god, there it goes.
in order to create a game that not only worked, but was actually fun to play.
There were various points throughout development when I would be playing the game, or I'd have a friend playing the game, and I'd realize, oh, like this really sucks.
After only 15 months of development, Choo Charles was released in 2022 and quickly became a viral sensation, even drawing attention from major media outlets, much to
15 months?
Eisenbeis' surprise.
Impressive.
Spider train. Why are you even looking at this?
Critical response was not good,
So
with the
much
game
love.
receiving a 4 out of 10 bad rating from IGN.
Sadly, I
Screw
have to
IGN.
recommend you choose a different way to spend your time.
But critics be damned, because kids absolutely love this game. Unlike
Yeah.
Dead Meat writer Addison, who wrote Choo Charles videos at her old job and has now been forced to write this first draft.
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you by the end of this video.
I look forward to it. To this day, the game's made over $13
Nice.
million in gross revenue and maintains a very positive rating on Steam.
Yeah, the reaction from
great.
fans was phenomenal.
Personally, I think the game can get real repetitive real quick, with characters delivering the same information over and over, and nothing much to see or do
That
other
is a
than
minor
collect some
downside.
scrap metal, avoid copy-pasted enemies, and wait for Charles to appear. Hello! Luckily, it doesn't
that
overstay its welcome with a brisk 3 to 4 hour playtime, and stands as a testament to what one kid can do when he
Hold
really,
on.
really doesn't want to listen to his parents. How many victims will we need to... Oh shit, that's the 310 to Bixby. Sorry, I gotta go.
Bixby!
Welcome, passengers, to the health train.
Whoa,
Oh, hell
this
train.
isn't the
Crap.
310 to Bixby?
No, you reference-obsessed cartoon man.
Whoa,
Oh.
that is way too many stops. I've been putting off so many appointments, like
Oh,
my
my.
biannual dentist appointment, my annual checkup, and my dermatology appointment for that weird rash that started talking to me.
It's talking?
Well, I don't have time for all that right now. I gotta do a kill count.
We know, but your health is important too. You should have used today's sponsor, ZonDoc.
How many victims will we need to keep track of during this terror train wreck? Let's find out and get to the
Choo,
kills.
choo. On to the
The
kill.
game begins with a phone call from Eugene, an old friend of our player character, known only as the Archivist, a monster hunting museum owner. Eugene levies a quest on us that involves coming to his home island of Aranirum in order to help him get rid
Hey, you know what? If y'all do like this video, I recommend checking out the What If You Could Talk in Choo Choo Charles done by Press Start to Laugh.
of a creature that's been eating the miners and their families.
I hope you're ready for a little monster hunt.
I hope you're ready for questions about how big your Polaroid camera is. Eugene rows our boat through mid-Greyguard to the island of Aranirum, which is Latin for spider, cluing us into the kind of monster we'll be hunting.
They call him Charles. Half train, half giga spider from hell.
So, a spider,
Giga spider
train.
from
Got
hell.
it. More pressing question, are you a telepath? Because your lips aren't moving. Hey, whoa,
Ooh,
answer my
damn,
question,
can he
you
run?
spry bastard. Eugene really wants to put the train in this training mission by giving us a non-murder train inside this building. But wouldn't you know it? Locked. Looks like it's baby's first mission,
Oh,
literally.
damn.
As he tasks us with locating a
Nice.
small key. All right, maybe it's one under this very large key. Oh no, it's the very large key. The supposedly small key opens the way to a cute little yellow train. Oh, guess this is gonna serve as our mode of transportation, weapon, shield, and respawn point throughout the game. The
Quite
train
literally
comes with a
everything.
scrap-based upgrade system and a map of the area with quest markers that thankfully don't include any Ubisoft-style collectathons. Yeah, that's right. You do your own grunt work, Ben Franklin. Our Dutch angle pocketed professor says it's time to graduate to train murder. Full steam ahead.
No
Full
pun intended.
speed.
Speak for your goddamn self.
Whoa,
No.
easy though, Zoran.
We clipped
Okay.
through most of the wall in order to search for Charles.
Do you hear that? It's him!
There it
It's
is!
him!
Oh, speak of the devil train. We open fire on him while Eugene tries to old-timey box the boxcar, which goes as well as can be
Box
expected.
it! Box it! Oh
We can't add
no!
him to the count just yet. Eugene's still got a deathbed monologue, telling us that the fight against Charles is going to be a lot harder than we anticipated. But not as annoying as Nightmare Mode, which was a
Ooh,
free
yeah. Hell,
DLC
Charles.
that is actually designed for rage quitting, with its darker setting, angrier Charles, and permadeath. No, thank you very
Yep.
much. And now we can add Eugene to the count, as we O'Neill next to him listening to his final words.
Find the egg.
Oh god, look at his leg. Like, yeah, that's broken, but the foot is totally broken. Oh.
Find
Interesting model, by the way.
Your son came in second to your shopping list? Oh, bad dad. Bad dad. With that, we take the midnight
Oh.
train going anywhere we can pick
It's a
up the next
shame.
quest. And looks like this whole island is populated with ventriloquists?
Hey, aren't you the new guy who's come here to work for us?
So he didn't animate the mouths moving. He literally did everything by himself. Oh, we can forgive the mouths not moving at all. Come
Actually,
on
the
now.
lack of facial animations was something that didn't even cross Eisenbice's mind, but were brought up during playtests alongside the generic look of the characters, which were all rendered in Adobe Fuse, a since discontinued
Oh.
software designed to simplify
Oh,
character
okay.
model creation.
By the time I actually knew that people would have liked it to be higher quality, it was too late in development to make changes like that anyways.
Well, I guess if it's good
Yeah, you
enough for
could've made an
Bloodborne
update.
NPCs, it's good enough for Chuck. Our first side quest comes from Ronnie here, who promises to give us some scrap metal in exchange for grabbing paperwork.
Pepperwork.
Sorry, pepperwork. That he needs for a lawsuit against mining company owner Warren Charles III.
I'm gonna sue the pants off of Warren once I escape this island.
Good luck.
Reason 505 not to wear pants. Can't sue them off if you never had them on.
Right now, you motherfucker!
Ronnie's pepperwork is hitting some...
Damn, that started off as like a one-bit joke. Now it's literally become like Zoran's whole thing. And James was so mad he was strangling him with his own pants.
Where in the mining facility. So we mirror's edge our way up the tower, finding a barrel
Ow.
of lime paint and a note revealing that the mining
Big
operation was going broke after failing to strike it rich. Oh, man. Do I need to call Blackhand Kelly to fix things? Farther up the stairs, we finally find the pepperwork.
Oh, no, here we go.
Oh boy, I bet Ronnie's gonna be so grateful for this.
You look like a monkey climbing those towers.
Well, you look like your shirt shrank in the wash. Thanks for the scraps, dick. Oh, sorry, your name's Ronnie? I meant you're an asshole. We give the train a quick makeover.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Then get that mean green machine back in local.
Yeah, you can find those paint cans across, pretty much the whole island, and choose, well, your color. So now he's
I
lying.
hope the rest of the townsfolk aren't as rude as Ronnie.
The Archivist, in all your radiant glory.
Well, hello
That's
to
a
you
little
too.
weird.
Okay, well, this flattering fellow is Gale, who tells us that there's a temple on the island with a curious prism at the top designed with one purpose.
Destroy monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun! Come on, man, try not to look so bored. It's exciting. Gale says we'll need to collect 3 of Charles's train eggs and put them in the prison to create a sky beam that lures Charles into a final confrontation. Oh, so it's like an Easter egg hunt. But instead of
Kind of.
chocolate, the eggs are full of questions, like how does a train lay eggs? Are they delicious? Can I get a side?
Well, he's a spider inside a train shell, so eggs all viable.
Boxcar bacon. That's an extra charge? No thank you. Gale gives us a mine key and the location of the first egg. But first we'll need to get some better weapons. So we find a woman with a dashing tattoo named Gertrude. Seems her late husband was building a gun especially designed to fight Charles. We can have it as long as we get the barrels back from Warren's mob. Oh, and one more thing. She wants us to name the gun Bob after her late husband. Okay, I'll do
That's
it, but I'm gonna
respectful.
say it
We can
like
do that.
Blackadder. Bob. In a nearby municipal building, we find a note from Eugene's son detailing the plans for a mutiny against Warren and the miners siding with him. Another note describes one of Charles's weaknesses, rickety bridges. Oh, I guess Choo Choo's
that's big. That
Chuck
makes
is
sense.
sensing us plotting his demise, showing up to blast his scary music, clip through the walls, and terrorize this guy. Oh, look at how scared he is. You can tell by his blank expression. Turns out this is Paul, Eugene's son, and
body language.
God damn it, we found him before the eggs. Oh, man. Eugene must be rolling over in his grave. That is, if we bothered to bury him. Paul gives us explosives to plant along the
Or at least get him off the track.
support pillars of the bridge. So we complete the Bridge to Nowhere mission faster than you can say John Marston and are rewarded with the key to the temple.
That's a
Thanks.
surprise tool that can help us later.
Okay, where were we? Lost my train of thought and my train.
Ah,
Oh, there
train.
it is. Ah, yes, I remember. We've got to go to the mob camp in order to grab Bob's parts.
Whoa, whoa, man. Let's keep this
The gun.
PG-13. Kids love
The
this
gun.
game.
Oh, no. I'm talking
Bob,
about a
the
machine
gun.
gun named Bob. You gotta get those parts.
I don't pay attention to you.
How the fuck did you come in here?
I just realized, pickle jaw. He has a pickle jaw over here. Haha.
2 tracks diverge in a yellow wood, and I take the one less traveled. Probably because it leads to a bunch of guys who shoot at you. We fire back, but it doesn't
Ooh.
stop us from getting killed, aka derailed.
Ah,
Next go
damn.
around, we
Oh,
manage to
-3.
shoot 2 of Warren's
Scrap.
goons on the way into the mining camp. Inside, we find a wall of creepy Choo Choo Charles merch. And I guess we're supposed to think that the mob, goon, cult people worship Triple C? But it seems like they're just
Probably.
mercs hired by Warren Charles III to protect the eggs.
Who
I mean, I
cares?
actually have
What's
some
those?
questions. Oh, look, hey, Charles, could you, no, you're just gonna run around? All right, cool. Well, we managed to evade and pick up a camp key that unlocks a building with the missing gun barrels. We pick them up and Bob's your uncle. Your doomsday
yeah.
prepper gun-toting uncle who isn't invited to Thanksgiving anymore. We do a quick stopover
Nice.
by a Fortnite fire. Yes, daily done. And now it's mine time. We have now entered a stealth section, which is regarded as the worst part of this game. You can't even
Yeah.
crouch. I mean, at least
You have
Link
no
was
gun.
able to crouch. Not that it helped at all with that goddamn Yiga clan. And you can forget about any Joel-level shiving either. You just get a lean. You just go, whoa,
Yep.
I'm leaning. That's
You have no gun.
sneaky.
You have no
this
knife.
section is so annoying that Eisenbeiss himself even regrets having the mob in the game.
I spent lots and lots and lots of time trying to make that AI and that stealth stuff work, and it just didn't. It still fell flat.
As flat as our corpse falls when we're
Oh,
killed
God.
by these
Yeah.
mobby dicks 2
Bleh.
times. So we give up on stealth and just run to grab our Chachapoyan fertility egg.
We
as
got
well
it.
as some more delicious scrap. Nom, 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 nom. Back of the train, a furious Charles attacks us for egg napping. We try and shoot at him, but can't do enough damage to stop him
Damn
from
it.
choosing us to die. So how's that new weapon going?
Ugh.
Not great, Bob.
There's no
not
doubt
great.
that a lot of this game's popularity comes from Charles's design, which went through many iterations, with its final design taking inspiration from Pennywise and his gigantic mouth. For Charles's Giga Spider half,
Good choice.
Eisenbeiss actually purchased pre-made spider assets.
Then I just said, oh hey, here's a spider. And then I said, oh hey, here's Charles. And I just kind of, I just
Yeah,
squished
just
them
a little-
together.
He then used a plugin to animate the legs to save time.
I don't really know how all that stuff works. That's why I downloaded it, so it would make my life easier.
Never underestimate the laziness of a teenager. After a quick respawn, a mushy-mouthed cowboy gives us a key to grab some scrap from his barn.
We're happy you came to help us out of this predicament with Charles and that madman.
Dude, lay off the peanut butter.
You're very welcome. And I guess when it rains scrap, it pours. Since this casual lady with her shotgun just standing in the rain gives us the keys to her house. Okay, this is really starting to trigger my Resident Evil PTS key.
Oh, keys!
Inside we find a letter to Eugene detailing how Charles has become more and more aggressive lately. Well, we'll just make sure to drop this note off on his rotting corpse. Should we bury him? Nah. Our fetch-athlon continues with Weird Tank Top Daryl, who seems to be
God,
a
that is
living
a real
action
tank
figure
top.
with multiple points of articulation. He wants us to use some lockpicks to open a chest outside. Oh, little does he know, we're the master of unlocking. Ho ho ho. And now I see why he couldn't do it himself. Because this lockpick minigame sucks.
That is
Makes me
annoying.
pine for Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
We finally get the chest open to reveal an ancient tablet leading us to believe that Charles might be older than we think. The story of Choo Choo Charles is pretty bare bones, having been non-existent when Eisenbeiss started developing the game. After going through about 4 script iterations and help from his friends and family, a lot of the lore is just revealed through notes. From them, we can decipher that Charles is some kind of ancient demon who is locked away in the island's interior before accidentally being released by the Charles Mining Company. And then, much like a hermit crab, this demon spider crawled into one of the old mining locomotives to give us his current form. After earning Daryl's respect,
You earned my respect.
I just fucking said.
Well, thanks.
Well, we pick up the next mine key from a heavy shoulder-breathing lady and her. I'm sorry, is that a pet rock? Okay, well, this was actually put there because Eisenbeiss made the character's arms too short to reach their legs. And rather than
that's a
redo
little
the
bit of
character
a shame.
model, he just popped a rock in there, which a news site praised as a genius bug fix.
I guess it was a slow news day.
Very slow. This lady blandly
Extremely
exposits
slow.
the same info we've heard before.
Our theory is that putting these eggs in the temple at the center of the island will provoke Charles into a fight to the death.
Oh, how I yearn for something to break up this monotony. Oh, look, a house fire. Yes,
Oh, well, damn.
that'll do nicely. Sergeant Flint is just casually watching his house burn down, claiming he started the fire while testing out a flamethrower. But we all know it was probably from when Flint rubbed up against Sergeant Steele. Meow. Stop it!
Almost.
Flint promises to give us his Ripley special if we can put out the fire, which we're able to do in about 5 seconds.
Using the water tank to put out the fire. Pure genius.
Or just common sense. He hands off the flamethrower, nicknamed Bug Spray, and leaves us with some final words of wisdom.
Shoot dang.
And if you're wondering where
Shoot
all of
dang.
our weapons actually get their names, well, they were all suggestions from Eisenbeiss's social media audience. You know, kind of like an improv show, but for murder. Our woodly
that's
wandering
kinda
is
cool.
finally broken up by a wicked witch of the quests.
Hello, darling.
This is Lizbeth Murkwater, and she's got a stew bubbling and needs us to toil and trouble ourselves to find its final ingredient, a dead fish over on yonder island. We cave to Murkwater's demands and head down the witch's road where
I don't
it
get that
goes,
reference.
no one knows.
Although, you'll need to be wary of Barry, the swamp
Barry.
monster.
I'm sorry, there's a swamp monster?
Oh,
Okay,
great.
why does anyone live on this island? I bet the property tax is low. We get a look at her stew recipe, and oh good, she's a cannibal. Wonder if she's
Meat,
shipping that
any
over
kind,
to Todd's
human
restaurant.
included.
And then hop into the swamp to do our thing, and according to the marvelous Mrs. Hazel, we can avoid Barry by being still when he comes near us. His vision is based on movement, which we apparently move too much for, because Barry swims up from nowhere and jump scares us to death.
Oh, damn, what
Okay,
was that?
Fine, no problem, we'll just be more careful. careful. Hey, we've all seen the water level in Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Just need to avoid the splashes and stay still. Nothing bad will happen. Wait, what's that sound?
And killed again.
Oh, shit. Trains can't swim, can they? Can they?
Oh,
yes,
Joel.
they can. Yes, they can.
Oh, God.
Oh. Anyone get the number of that locomotive?
Sorry.
God dang.
I missed it.
I will say the train whistling in the distance is absolutely the creepiest part of this game. It's a great precursor
Look
to
at
the
that.
Charles attack that is especially freaky when you're out in the open. And it was all these random attacks that Eisenbeiss spent a lot of time perfecting.
That was something that was such a pain.
Charles was programmed using behaviors in Unreal
sweet
Engine 4's
Jesus.
Blueprint visual scripting system. Eisenbeiss knew he wanted the player to either be able to hide from Charles or fight him long enough for him to run away. But the question now was, how often would he attack? First, Eisenbeiss tried timed encounters where Charles would attack every 10 to 15 minutes.
It was pissing me off while I was testing the game.
Okay, so what if he just randomly wandered around the island?
If you have a spider train in a massive island that's just walking around randomly, you'll never find it.
He finally landed on a system where Charles would slowly encircle the player in a series of spirals, getting closer and closer over time. Unfortunately, Charles was so big and heavy, he kept getting stuck in the environment. So Eisenbeiss created a series of checks and tests that would allow this Roomba from hell to get unstuck.
First step, if he gets stuck, he'll run around in a circle until he gets unstuck. If that doesn't work and he's still not moving, then he has to teleport to a new location. And if that still doesn't work, then he'll keep teleporting until he gets to a location where he actually has navigation.
It took many months of playtesting to perfect, but finally he found the balance.
It's weird. In order to make something feel natural, it has to be so unnatural.
After one more go at the unburyable swamp quest, we managed to crawl onto the shore, grabbing some scraps and hop back in the water and avoid Barry Burke Not a Man, getting to the shore to allow Murkwater's stew construction to continue.
All right,
See you,
here's the
Grunty.
stew. Meat, fish, whatever.
We venture into another mine and mock pick open a chest to find, oh, are you kidding me? More green paint? Where are they hiding the blue?
Great.
I want a Thomas the Tank Engine train. Whatever, I guess I'll go find the egg. Oh man, it's green too. I guess I'll just run away from these really honest bad guys.
Yeah, the next one's blue.
We're all voiced by the creator himself, Gavin Eisenbeiss. Okay, well, we made it out of there to triumphantly make our train a slightly different green. Oh,
deep green.
You know what? I'm tired of my train. I'm gonna walk to the next fetch quest so I can enjoy this beautiful landscape.
And
did I say
Charles.
beautiful? Because I meant repetitive as hell, using recycled trees and not much else. In fact, this whole island that's 6 square kilometers has just a couple little Easter eggs, including these crabby cairns and this Dolly Day Camp of Death. Look away, Chucky!
Actually, I'm kinda into it.
Eisenbeiss admits that designing the open world was the most tedious work, taking him 4 full months to complete.
I did a lot of live streams of it as well, to try and make it a little bit less tedious, which did help.
We eventually come across another cabin with a flanneled female. Hey lady, you need help with anything?
I need my pickles!
Hey, it's Zoran's wife.
Yes, little meaties, I'd like you to meet my new favorite video game character, a pickle lady. She loves pickles this much and needs us to fetch her last jar of pickles on the island. But where are they?
Locked away inside my pickle cave.
Oh, hey,
Pickle
like
cave?
James said, let's keep this PG-13, pickle lady. The Pickle Lady was
Zoran, you're
voiced by
married.
Steph Crothers, an Australian voice actor who went by Daisy Rose for this game's credits. After watching some of her TikTok, she seems really cool. And not just because she records pantsless, like all true voice actors.
Zoran!
Her performance is hands down my favorite part of this game, even if she
what the hell was that?
never puts her hand.
No, hold on. I saw something right though. Oh, it's only like a little micro glitch in the screen, but give me a second. I know I saw something on that water towel. There, it was just a bug.
Game, even if she actually never puts
It
her
was
hands
literally
on it.
just a
In her house,
bug.
we find
Damn
a
it.
note from Pickle Lady, and she even signs her name Pickles. Oh, we cannot let her down. To the Pickle Cave. No, Pickles.
Pickles?
Inside the Death Star destruction zone, we find the Pickle Cave, where we pickle the lock and... Oh, that was no big deal. Looks like we can relish in our victory. I'm sorry, that joke was a little cornichon. Stop.
Don't get that
I'm just gherking your chain.
That one I get.
Pickle puns. Then
We
return
get
to the
it.
Pickle
It's
Lady for the
obvious.
moment we've all been waiting for.
You are my pickle hero!
Forget the guy who took an arrow to the knee. Pickle Lady is the best video game character ever made. Can I marry her? Like in Elder Scrolls? No? Oh, who am I kidding? She'll never love
Ooh,
me
we
like she
haven't
loves
had.
pickles. But my heart will always brine for her. Pickles! Also, anyone else think she sounds like Chelsea?
I don't sound anything like that.
Hi, y'all! I'm the pickle lady, and I need my pickles! Of
Okay,
course,
here it goes.
If you love pickles as much as me, you'll want to pick a pack of Pickle Lady pickles today! Located in your local dumbass minigame chance! Pickles!
Well, shoot
God, that was
dang.
dumb.
Guess the game's gonna be
I
all
love it.
downhill from here. But at least I found some paint, so now I
Oh,
can ride
purple.
the purple line. Wonder if the next guy's name's gonna be Howard. Nope, it's Choo Choo Charles. Trying to transfer
Charles!
me to the deadline instead. But this time I'm able to use the flamethrower to scare him off like a
How's
thing
this
in a
for bug
snowstorm.
spray?
Yeah, get your spider butt out of here. So now we're able to keep riding the rails. Perhaps forever. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da, boring. Over on the dock, we meet Santiago, the V-neck
hello,
business sea
Santiago.
captain who's waiting for a boat, possibly forever. Oh, and he forgot his journal and wants me to get it in exchange for scrap. Yeah, sure thing. Let me just take a quick
fine.
peek over here and... Come on, let me end this, please. Oh, no. Let me jump in the water and drown myself. I don't want to do another fetch
Invisible.
quest. Oh, man. I guess since this game won't let us Adobe refuse these stock characters, I'll go get his stupid gurnal. You happy now?
Journal.
For your own good, that you didn't peek inside.
Oh, why's that? You got something naughty written in there?
Oh no. Oh no, it can't be. It's Manetta Sud's history.
Sick son of a bitch! We get as far away from Santiago as fast as we can before we run into Theodore, the fifth beetle. Okay, fine. What do you want us to fetch you?
Find the blue box and bring it back to me.
Wait, the TARDIS?
Blue box?
Yes! Allons-y! Newly invigorated, we ride our train, and along the way, I can't help but appreciate all these scribbly textures everywhere and the general art style of the game. A style
That
that
is
Eisenbeiss admits was designed for this game to go viral, alongside the catchiness of a spider train.
It was a big point for me to try
train.
to do anything I could to like make the game go just be more inherently viral.
We make our way to the train yard, but are disappointed that this TARDIS stands for time and relative disappointment instead.
Oh,
and we get
damn.
shot by a bug-eyed
Oh,
peg doll.
you
Okay,
shot
well, we're
me.
definitely in the later Moffat years here. Luckily, inventory items
It's like, you shot me, you miserable dingus.
transcend death, so we're able to deliver the box.
Now take these scraps and skedaddle.
We do, skedaddling our way,
Skiddle
right
bop
into
bop.
Charles's stomach. Damn you, hungry
Oh,
pig.
skedaddle, not scat.
I'm a hungry pig. Choo-choo. Food makes me big.
But hey, at least we'll
What
respond at the
the
train.
hell?
It's like a shortcut, a deadly shortcut through Chuck's poop caboose. We ride to our
A
next
death
NPC who wins the award for most disinterested in the game, John Smith.
What about me?
Oh no, you're not disinterested. You have a vested hate in this game. Also,
That is different. Huh?
please take your bear trap. Thank you, Addison. I put up with this because she's a really good writer. John is so disinterested, he's actually doing arm stretches this entire time.
Paul asked me to design a new weapon to help you
Oh,
and
look at
Charles.
I'm sorry, am I boring you? Well, some may recognize his voice as Twitch streamer Brendan Throw, aka Sneak Snag. Of course, this sneak
Don't
wants
know
us to
him.
snag him some ammunition for his homemade rocket launcher. After reading a note that might as well have been his audition sides, we go visit a man named Greg. Okay, old Greg, what do you want?
Hi, Greg.
Maybe to drink some Baileys out of a shoe?
We need you to steal all three and use them to bait Charles so we can destroy him.
We already know about the
Same
damn eggs.
quest we do every night, Pinky. Try to save train eggs from taking over the world. He gives us the final mine key, and we continue
thanks.
wandering until, hark! we see a lighthouse. Oh, I bet it's bonkers
Oh,
beautiful
useful.
up there. I just wish I had someone to share the view with.
Inside my pickle cave.
Instead, we get Claire, the lighthouse keeper. Oh, what's going on with the face
Ooh,
there?
you okay though?
Recently attacked by Charles.
And that's all
And
the
you
wounds
survived?
you got? And here I thought we'd interrupted your Ziggy Stardust makeup tutorial. Anyway, we help her get the lighthouse up and running again, making sure that any future hot pants shipments are safe. We've now been wandering this island so long that I'm actually starting to
help the
feel a
boomer?
calming mist-like atmosphere. But
No, that's the name of the gun. And the rocket launcher. The boomer.
maybe that's just boredom. But hey, at least there's a good score to keep me company. Created by British composer Thomas Bellingham. His dark ambient tracks really add to the atmosphere. And I'm a particular fan of Charles's chase music.
Ooh, that is some good music.
Now, back to some bunker busting. Yes, explosives. Ooh, that seems like a dynamite plan.
And
we'll just
scrap.
place those on the door and stand right here. Huh. I wonder if I'm standing too close.
Damn, you can actually die from that?
Let's try that again. This time we reach minimum safe distance and gain
Ow.
entrance to the blood-soaked bunker. Oh, hello, Wiggly Rope. Which way to the rockets? Thanks. We then return our rockets
there we
to
go,
Johnny
finally.
so we can start a restaurant chain.
After you're done, I have a few people to visit with it if you catch my drift.
Or murder people.
Okay.
That's an option too. We then pop the boomer onto the train
See?
and
It's called the
painstakingly
boomer.
paint every rocket to now match our paint job. Ooh, time well spent. Oh, look at that. We found an important item. And so we must be getting an attack. So we give him some of our special
Boom.
boomers to send him on a trip. Hey man, enjoy the ride. I'll see you after you experience ego death. A carbon copy cabin introduces us to another Aeroneriuminian, or, you know, whatever they're called.
So,
Hey,
what?
you're that monster hunter.
Did they pass out a picture of me or something? She needs help with a ghost that's been leaving 16 spooky drawings in the boulder field every night. Again, why do you live on this island?
Cheap
She
as all hell
half-assed
and no
her job,
government.
so it's up to us to collect the last 8. And then maybe she'll share some of that blue paint she's clearly hoarding. I see you painted yourself with it. Let me in. Give it to me. I want my blue paint. The gameplay and premise
Give
of
me
this
that paint.
mission is inspired by Slender, the Slender Man game released in 2012. In it, the player
God.
runs around the woods collecting
remember.
8 pages, running from the creepypasta monster Slender Man. Of course, in this legally distinct enough version,
Oh,
instead
gee.
of Slender
Fancy
Man,
shit.
you're being chased by, I guess the Wall Rider from Outlast. And when it catches you,
Huh.
instead of game over, you just get warped to another location nearby. Oh, and the drawings are more Choo Choo Charles related, with some really harsh criticism for the artist.
Drawn by a child who clearly failed their arts and crafts class.
After a lot of frustrating running and warping and running and warping and running and warping and blah, we
God,
sprint
the
towards the
pixels
final
are
page
dying.
and... Oh, okay, that's it. Bustin' makes me feel good. And that fitting anticlimax completes all
No
the
idea.
side quests. So it's time to head north to the final mine. But first, we upgrade our train with some scrappy-dappy-doo! Oh, and now it
fully
gives us a
maxed.
couple of snow-piercing horns. Ooh, fun. One of Warren's...
You got unmaxed speed, damage, and armor. That's the last one. My God, my brain just crapped out on me. I'm
Goon
sorry.
spots us on the way in, but we managed to outmaneuver him. Now we just have to play it cool and sneak through here to...
Oh!
Okay, that was a pretty good death. All right, how about this time we lure the little CULT to our train, where we swat the little mobsquito with fire.
Ooh, that's
Don't
good.
you float your gun at me. And I guess fortune favors the
Floating gun.
bloodthirsty because
Ooh.
this time in the mine we find a can of blue paint.
Finally!
Yes! Haha! Guess it's time to celebrate by getting
I don't think it's the same blue though as Thomas. That looks to be a dark blue, not a light blue.
Shot
But
by
all-
goons 3
I won't
times.
see.
Come on. Ugh, I'm so sick of being derailed. Why can't I just be rest? PG-13. Managed to grab the egg though,
Think before
and
you
it's blue
speak,
too.
Jordan.
Oh, it'll match the train. What a glorious day. One of the thorn in my side cult members tries to chase us out. But that just means another kill we can add to the count. Got some fresh meat for
Ha-ha.
ya. Yeah. I hate
There
you.
you go.
I hate you and your stupid Renaissance fair pantaloons. And now for the paint job I've been waiting for this entire game. Yes, behold, in all
It's-
its... Oh, come on,
yeah,
it still
see?
looks kind of purple. Damn it, game. I guess guess if I mix some red blood with
That actually does look kind of cool.
it with a couple more kills? Here you go, Bob. Alright, that was actually a good death screen. Still looks purple though. We arrive at the temple and telekinetically insert the eggs into a prism.
Like you do.
Warren Charles III
Like you
then
do.
shows up, looking like a cross between Lawrence from Office Space and Stanley Ipkiss. He tries to stop us, but we no listen.
Life be damned!
You fool! You doomed us all!
Oh, wait, was Warren actually trying to save us by protecting the eggs? Are we the baddies?
No idea.
Well, Char Char Chools then arrives to ingest our generic skybeam, causing him to grow like a Grinch heart until he reveals his final form.
Kill Charles!
As we flee the
Yep.
temple, Charles
Hell,
evicts
Charles.
a goon from his
Sorry.
home and his
Hell,
life
Charles.
before chewing on Warren, which is just gloriously horrifying. While he's busy
God.
with his Warren buffet,
The
we
train.
board the pain train ready to fight this giant spider like a Nick Cage Superman. Fortunately,
Oh, yeah.
Hell Charles is far more formidable. He's bigger, stronger, and can teleport.
Has full
so this
health,
time,
by the way.
Charles is in charge of taking our lives a few more times before
Oh,
we
damn.
adjust our strategy from shooting him to shooting him better. The trick is to repair the train as Charles damages it, using the remaining bits of scrap
That
to
makes
buy
sense.
enough time to start the final episode of Thomas the Terror Engine.
With Charles in
Terror
place
engine.
on the bridge,
That's
the
clever.
bombs detonated, sending him into the sky. Oh no, said Charles. I wish my gameplay loop had been less repetitive. Maybe if I... But before he could lament any further, a kill graphic verified that Charles had been killed.
And
impaled
stabbed.
in the face,
Through the
thus
face.
signaling that this train was no longer in service.
We linger on a wonderfully gruesome
Ugh.
shot of Choo Choo Charles's corpse as the
Success.
credits roll. 2-star games? Yeah, that sounds about right.
But wait! There's more!
As an after the credits scene reveals, there's plenty more money to be made in this
Uh-huh.
franchise, with an entire
Plenty
cave full of
of
delicious
more.
train eggs.
Eggs.
Tonight, we feast.
How many Aaron Knights lost their locomotivation to live? Let's
About
find out
20?
and get to the numbers.
18 ish. Oh, what the?
Crap.
Okay,
I'm stuck.
grab the pages.
Okay, all right, I just need to teleport someplace I can move like Charles.
Oh,
Where'd he go?
you almost had him.
Where the hell am I? Oh God, why isn't my mouth moving? Wait, copy paste of trees, rain that doesn't affect me, a casual cannibal witch lady? I'm in the game! Which means I can finally be
Go,
with
Zoran!
my pickle wife!
Oh crap, Charles.
A total of
There
10
we go.
people or creatures died in Choo Choo Charles. The kills consisted of 9 humans and 1
Oh right, you, the player, died 18 times. There was only 10 actual kills.
Giga Spider trained from hell, all of them male, I assume. I mean, everyone calls Charles a him, but he does lay eggs. You know what, whatever, who cares?
Screw it,
It's a
it doesn't
blueberry
matter.
pie chart. So, how does this compare to other playthroughs? Well, if you avoid killing
On
any of
average.
the moblins, the lowest kills possible would be 4. And if you took your time to lure every culty mob to your train and killed them, the highest would be 18, putting
Oh,
us on a less
well, okay.
electrified third rail of kills. As for player deaths, we died 15 times.
Oh,
8 kills from the
15.
mob, 5 chomps by Charles, 1 more chomp by Barry, and 1 death by standing too close to Dynamite, which is sad. So,
Yeah,
with a
it is.
playthrough time of the longest 3 hours and 23 minutes of Ryder Addison's life, that gave us a player death on average every 13.5 minutes, and a kill on average
Not
every
bad.
20.3 minutes.
And
I'll
that's
give the golden chainsaw
something.
for coolest kill to the train, the myth, the viral merchandising legend, Choo Choo Charles himself. I had no idea
Oh, yeah.
trains could hold that much blood.
Literally being impaled in the face? That's
And
awesome.
I love that the game lingers on the shot of the corpse during the end credits. Dull Machete for lamest kill goes to nameless mining company goon number whatever. They all look the same, sound the same,
58.
use the same stock phrases, and most of them died the same too. And the royal reload for best character death goes to our round the corner mob hit. It was so sudden
That
and
was great.
absolutely hilariously timed with his line delivery.
Uzi!
That's it. Choo Choo
Love
Charles
it.
came out in 2022 and received mixed reviews from critics, but achieved viral internet fame and an endless amount of hatred from Ryder Addison, who failed to kill me like she promised. Next month, I'll be hopping on a train to Raccoon City for Resident Evil 2. But
Ooh,
until then,
sweet.
a man who grew up with a pet Mexican rose-gray tarantula named Rosie. And this.
Backstab.
This has been the killing of Zoran.
He'll be fine.
On the next kill count.
Stranger Things, one of the biggest Netflix
Ooh.
shows ever, starring a bunch of kids who grow up way too fast when there are years between seasons. After the delay between seasons 3 and 4, Papa
Downside,
Netflix
yeah.
swore we wouldn't have to wait that long again.
Sometimes Papa doesn't tell the truth.
But now season 5 is finally coming to give us the
Finally.
conclusion we've all been waiting for.
It's time for your suffering to end.
Huh.
Why not go
So that's
back
gonna
and
be the kill count?
re-experience season 4? Doesn't that sound like fun?
That was fun.
Yeah, I thought so. Stranger Things 4 is bigger, badder, and more mature as the kids head to high school and encounter new evils.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Well, yeah, nasty mean girls, but also this slimy motherfucker.
Vecna's curse.
But even with new
Vecna's,
faces,
yeah,
fresh
or
horrors,
whatever.
and a darker, more mature tone, some Stranger Things never change.
Always the goddamn babysitter.
Shut up, Steve. You know you love it. This week, join the Hellfire Club and watch Stranger Things 4 on Netflix. All frickin' 13 hours of it.
You want something
Damn.
Then on Friday, return to the Upside Down for part 1 of the season's kill count, only on Dead Meat.
Hold on to your butts, bro, chachos.
Wait, part 1 of the kill count? Oh,
Season
jeez.
4 can currently be watched on the pictured streaming platform.
Yeah,
Sammy always
12
recommends you watch the movie
now.
for yourself before its kill count. It's the only way to have your own properly informed opinion. Kill counts are never meant to replace.
I may end up having to actually skip that, depending on how long it is. Well, we'll just have to see. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Link will be in the description down below, and I'll see all of you next time when we flick back on. Till then, this is Fox, signing out. Peace.